cyber threats go beyond individuals and organizations, as they can also target critical infrastructure, which would result in huge societal consequences. Hey everyone, welcome back, and in today's video, I'll be talking about a few of the reasons that make antivirus essential in 2023. Nowadays, there's a huge debate if whether you actually need an antivirus or not. The most common line you hear against antiviruses would be something along the line of, well, if you're just careful with what you do online, you won't really need an antivirus. While this statement is somewhat true, as you do need to be really careful with what you do online, it tends to ignore a lot of the benefits that antiviruses bring to the table, and outright removes its importance when it comes to cybersecurity. So in today's video, I'll be talking about just that and listing some of the key roles of antiviruses that make them essential in today's digital world. Now, before we get into the video, if you're looking for some antivirus recommendations, I'll be leaving some in-depth reviews on antiviruses that I personally recommend in the description down below, along with some discounts, so make sure to check those out. Alright, so the first factor that makes antiviruses essential in 2023 is the threat landscape, which has become increasingly complex and advanced. Cyber threats are no longer limited to traditional viruses, as they now include an extensive selection of malware, ransomware, spyware, and phishing attacks. These threats target personal and organizational data, aiming to compromise systems, steal sensitive information, or extort users for financial gain. And so, such a sophisticated threat requires an equally sophisticated countermeasure, which is where antiviruses come into play. Now, before we move on to the next point, if you'd like to know more about the different types of malware, I've already made a video diving deeper into this topic, which I'll leave in the description down below. Another reason that makes antiviruses all the more essential in this day and age is the trend towards remote work. Due to recent events, companies have now realized that they can do most of their operations while having their employees operate from the comfort of their own homes. While it is true that this has made working environments more tolerable, it has introduced a bunch of other cybersecurity threats to the equation. For example, most operations are now done online through digital platforms and cloud services, and having one person contract malware, ransomware, or any other type of cyber threat would lead to the entire work structure being in jeopardy. This wasn't an issue before, since most operations were done offline and went through a local server instead of cloud storage, with an IT team present at all times to deal with any issues. Other than that, you also have the increased threat of family members introducing malware to the home network, which would infect your workstation regardless, and you become a threat to the workflow. Alright, now before we move on to some of the other reasons that make antiviruses essential in 2023, let's take a quick break to talk about today's sponsor, Surfshark One. Surfshark One is a bundle that includes almost all of your cybersecurity needs, from a reputable antivirus to even an ad blocker. While there isn't one tool that can completely guarantee your privacy, having all of them together in one neat package can greatly enhance your cybersecurity. And that's why Surfshark is offering 5 products in one package. So why pay for them individually when you could get them in one simple, neatly packaged bouquet? This package includes the award-winning Surfshark VPN, which allows unlimited devices, data speed, and protection. The Surfshark antivirus that secures everything on your devices from your webcam to your files. The Surfshark private search engine, which allows you to browse ad-free without any digital footprint. Instant data leak notifications with Surfshark Alert. And Surfshark Alternative ID, which can generate a whole new online identity and proxy email for you. The best part about this is that this bundle comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee, and all these apps work on all major platforms like Windows, Mac OS, and Android. So if you'd like to check them out, I'll be leaving the bundle link at the top of the description down below. Big thanks to Surfshark for being today's sponsor, and let's get back to the video. Another reason that makes antiviruses essential nowadays is the huge financial impact that you might face if you introduce malware to your system. A specific type of malware known as ransomware, would encrypt quite literally every single type of folder on your system, and would not allow you to access them unless you paid for the ransom in exchange for the decryption key. And even then, they might not even give you the decryption key. They can also take it above and beyond and start threatening you with personal files they find on your device, doubling the ransom and telling you they'd release it to the public unless you pay whatever price tag they put up. And this can range from thousands to millions of dollars, depending on the target and the magnitude of the information they get their hands on. That's why most antiviruses nowadays come equipped with anti-ransomware mechanisms to protect you from any similar attacks. With that being said, these cyber threats go beyond individuals and organizations, as they can also target critical infrastructure, which would result in huge societal consequences. With the growing digitization of critical infrastructures such as energy, healthcare, and transportation, the repercussions of a cyber attack could be catastrophic. These consequences could range from power outages to water contamination, traffic jams, and data breaches, and most importantly, disruption of healthcare practices. This topic has a lot of intricacies that need a whole separate video to cover, so I'll be leaving one I made around this topic in the description down below, so make sure to check that out. Other than that, the sophistication of modern antivirus software has evolved to include not only signature-based detection, but also behavior-based analysis, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. These advanced techniques allow antivirus software to detect and respond to both known and unknown threats in real time, which helps in identifying and mitigating potential risks before they can cause substantial damage. With that being said, while antivirus software is truly irreplaceable, when it comes to cybersecurity, its effectiveness depends on regular updates and user awareness. Timely updates make sure that the software is equipped to combat the latest threats, while user education helps in recognizing potential risks and adopting safe online practices. And that's basically it for some of the reasons that make antivirus software essential in 2023. If you happen to be looking for one, I'll be leaving some in-depth reviews on antiviruses that I personally recommend in the description down below, along with some discounts. So make sure to check those out. Also, if you liked the content or found it useful, make sure to like the video and subscribe to see more of it. And if you have any questions or suggestions, don't hesitate to leave them in the comments, as I love to interact with you guys. And that would be all for today, and I'll see you in the next one.